Hey, what's up, y'all? That was amazing, August. All right. So I am a light brown skin Puerto Rican, gender fluid person with a goatee and a long curly black hair and a ponytail. I have small gold hoop earrings. I'm wearing a white linen collared shirt with an ice pack under a white towel for a back injury. And there are gray curtains behind me because my dad loves gray. So this is an excerpt from my short story titled The Magic Trick, published in the Boston Review. The Omago was leaning on a pillar at the end of the two-train subway tunnel, just asking to be seen. Dude was straight goofy looking, skinny and bent like those redwood seed pods. You remember. The ones your elementary school teacher had you picking up off the street to make maracas, and you sang some make-believe song every adult clapped to or rolled their eyes at. He was like that. From his red alligator skin shoes to his red linen pants swaying in the train tunnel wind, he was dipped halfway in blood. His beige guayabera had the top two buttons open, highlighting a dark patch of hair. His Kangol matched his deep brown skin, all framed by an afro whispering, "Style is how you wear the clothes, Papa." Then he walked straight off the platform and stood there, halfway between uptown and downtown, 3 feet above the tracks. Melvin lowered the volume on Jim Jones bumping out of his boombox. Stephanie stopped texting on her sidekick. Orita looked up from her cellular biology index cards, even though her nursing test was dumb close. Tititata let a Sprite can fall back into the garbage instead of tossing it in her bag. Hector let the lip of his 40 stumble back, and Miss Lee let go of her shopping cart, stuffed with Oreos, honey buns, and yo-yos. Even Lucille, the five-train conductor across the way, stopped her train mid-pulling in, and not one passenger yelled, "I can't, bro," or "every goddamn day," or "I gotta move out this city." We were wildin', doing stuff we'd never done before. We had seen a Showtime, a Peruvian panpipe, an amateur beatboxer, but never responded to their begging. We were always doing stuff opposite of what people wanted, just to fuck with them, just to hold on to some piece of the day that was ours. The Omago didn't force us to do nothing, and so we were silent. Everybody jumped when Lil Macho, nicknamed because he had that eager brawler's grin, yelled, "You Chris Angel wannabe, I see the wires." We all squinted, then rang out a chorus of boos and hands swiping at the air, another joker playing games with us. We didn't want to believe. We looked for any excuse to hop off dude's dick, to knife the hiss out of Hype's balloon. The Omago started rising, arms out to his sides, tips of his shoes looking like baby rockets pushing him up. He stopped just below the crack ceiling tile. When Lil Macho opened his mouth again, the Omago spun, a complete vertical 360, his Kangol unmoving even when his toes scraped the ceiling. The air in the station shifted, as if we all took a puff and held it just as long as our homie said to. We were finally listening, and we were terrified. A two-train honked its horn, and we jerked our necks in its direction, barely blinking. When we looked back up, he was gone, and nothing was the same. Thanks, y'all.